So let me go ahead and show you where we're at here, so I can actually show you where we're actually at. Though we're actually in the, this is actually the Forum Shops at Caesars. This is the very back of the Forum Shops. There's actually a show here they have. There's actually an Atlanta show back here. Now, unfortunately, because of the COVID right now, they're not having the show right now. But there's actually a pretty good show that usually takes place right here. There's usually fire, water, you know, fire effects and water and all sorts of things. It's like a big fountain, and there's characters and things that go up, and there's fireballs and other. But they're not doing that right now. I don't know if it's because they're doing maintenance or it's because of the COVID. It's probably because of the social distancing. Because there's a number of things that they've changed in the mall as far to deal with the social distancing. They have like markers and things on the floor and stuff too, but it's still a pretty fun place to walk in. It's nice because it's cool, it's refreshing, and you get a chance to take a break. So let me go and show you this fish tank. Now this fish tank actually starts here and it wraps all the way around the back wall here, and there's really, really cool fish in this tank. I always enjoy seeing it. And these fish are really something. This is one of the things that's really amazing to see in Vegas. This is like one of those little hidden gems. Now they actually have, I don't know how many panes of glass there are, but you notice that they have pillars and stuff between the panes. Very, very cool stuff. And then there's restaurants and things, you know, around it. You know, the Cheesecake Factory and all that's around it as well. And this is just something you'd look at when you're here. All right, so let me come up and I'll show you a few things in here, and then I'll show you all. We'll walk around and show you all the panes. So you can see they got some really, really cool things, and there's some big stingrays and things in there too. And what they do is they actually swim from one pane of glass to the other. This goes completely through on the inside here. It's completely open on the inside here. And they have all sorts of different types of fish. You know, they have big fish and small fish, and they have neat things like statues and things like that. Now, they also have, this is like a bench. You know, usually you can sit here, but right now they have a thing that says they don't want you to sit here because of social distancing. Some people are sitting there, but I'm going to go ahead and heed the warning and not sit on there this time, since they have that sign on there. All right, so let's go and walk around and check out the whole thing. So you see how cool how that wraps around? It's very, very cool. It wraps all the way around. And when they have the Atlanta show back here, they actually, all these screens and everything actually interact with the show and everything too as well. Isn't that really neat how they do that? Now those are just video screens. That's not actual fish in there, but it's video screens, but still very, very well done. All right, let's walk around and see the rest of this. And you can see how cool this is, how big these panes of glass are that are here. Pretty amazing, huh? We'll walk over here so you can see a little bit better on this one side over here. We'll come over to this corner one here so you can see a little bit better. But isn't that neat? So they have all these different schools of fishing things that are in here, and all sorts of different sizes too. Isn't that neat? I'll try to get some other close-up shots for you too. See, they have all sorts of different types of things in it. I don't know how many gallons this tank holds, but it's a lot. It's pretty amazing. See, and then they have things like that there, and then you have these over here. So these are not your normal fishbowl fish, guys. These are pretty amazing. See that cool? And what they do is you'll actually see them. They'll actually go from one side of the tank, turn around and go back to the other side of the tank, back and forth, back and forth. And you see how they have different things for them to crawl in and stuff. Really, really neat how they did all that. You know, the ledges and everything. So let's check out the other window. Now here's a big one right here coming by. I don't know how long that is, but I'd say it's at least 4 feet long. Pretty amazing. If anybody knows what type of fish that is, leave it in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what type of fish that is. Sorry. And then you have these over here, and you have all these over here. So you can see it just wraps Just see it just wraps around all the way to the end. Pretty amazing, huh? So this is one of the things you can do when you're in Vegas, you know. And they had, cheesecake and stuff is open right now too. And then this is actually the end of the aquarium right here. See how cool that is? Really, really good stuff. And you can see the signs here that say not to sit there, so we're not, you know. They disinfect things pretty well in here, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and heed the sign that they have on there. So you see how they go from side to side? And you can see how tall that is. I don't know how tall it is, but it's at least 10, I'd say it's at least 10 feet. So then now you can get a chance to see. Isn't that cool? So if you want something free to do in Vegas, this is something you can do. You know, come to the Forum shops and check out the aquarium they have here. Really, really cool stuff. And that's the last pane right there. There's one more pane after that that comes around the outside. But so you can actually walk right up to the glass and get a really, really good close-up of these things. So what do you guys think? Is that pretty cool or what? See, and then they have more over here. The whole thing is themed, which is really cool. Really, really cool stuff. Alright guys, well I want to thank you again for tuning in to the Curtis Place channel, checking out my video here of the aquarium here at the Forum Shops at Caesars. Very, very cool. It's actually called the Caesars Forum Shops, and if you go all the way to the back, that's where this actual fish tank is. Alright guys, I want to thank you again for tuning in to the Curtis Place channel. Hope you all have a great day, and as always, thanks again for watching. Bye bye now.